Hello again. We're going to start with our first lesson, and in this lesson we're going to talk about state and possession. And we are going to start with a very famous phrase. This phrase was given by, oh yes, maybe you can recognize him, William Shakespeare. And one of his most famous phrases is to be or not to be. That is the question. To be or not to be. Okay? So this is the word that is going to be the central part of this class, of this lesson. First of all, we are going to see the difference between state and possession. State refers to characteristics of a person such as name, occupation, nationality, and age. So I am going to show you some examples so you can understand how this works. I am Graciela. Here I am expressing name. Is a state, and with I am expressing a state referring to a name. She is a student. I am talking about occupation, and look now here I am talking, or I am using is, not am. Look at the differences in the examples. They are from Mexico. Are because we are using they, and in this sentence we are expressing nationality. I am 18 years old. Here I am expressing age, and look at the difference. I am. So you can see that we have three different forms here. Is, are, and am. Now we're going to see what happens with possession. When we refer to our belongings or someone else's, this is the way in which we're going to express possession. Now, we always refer to things or people. Why? Because we can possess things, or, well, in certain way we can possess people. You will see the examples. I have a car, okay? The thing I possess is the car. She has a brother and a sister. In this case, the people she possesses is a brother and a sister. They have a big house. The thing they possess is the big house. We are going to start with the way in which verb to be is used. So here we have these three photos, and we have this lady with some books, these two guys, and here we can see Mexico's flag. So we're going to see the first example and the first use. I am a student. In this case, yes, no, we can see in the photo that I am a student. I am a student. If it's not, if it's negative, I am going to say I'm not a student. I'm not a student. You, we, and they are married. Okay? You, we, and they are married, like this couple here. They are married. We are married. You are married. And the negative form is aren't. You aren't married. We aren't married. And they aren't married. In the case of he, she, and it, we are going to use a different form. He is Mexican, she is Mexican, or it is Mexican. Remember that it is referring to things, places, animals. And if it's the negative form, or if I want to use the negative form, I'm going to use isn't. Isn't. He isn't Mexican, she isn't Mexican, it isn't Mexican. In the case of possession, we are going to use the verb to have. And here we have these two beautiful pictures. This baby with his brother, and here we have a man with his dog. So we have these two conjugations, like I, you, we, and they goes with have. Okay, and for the negative is don't have. I have brothers and sisters, you have brothers and sisters, and we have brothers and sisters, they have brothers and sisters. He, she, and it, we are going to use has. Look, here for I, you, and they have, for he, she, and it has. And in the case of negative, it's not going to be don't, but doesn't have. He doesn't have a dog, she doesn't have a dog, it doesn't have a dog. And if it's affirmative, he has a dog, she has a dog, or it has a dog. So in this case only we have two forms, two different forms. And you have to remember that is really important. Now, we are going to see an example in which we're going to use these two verbs in a context. So we are going to talk about Australia. And here I am going to show you how these two verbs are used. So Australia is between the South Pacific Ocean and the Indian Ocean. The climate is hot and humid. Australia's capital is Sydney, and its official language is English. There are 20 million inhabitants, and among them, there are some natives. Australia has some of the most dangerous and poisonous animals in the world, but also it has the sweetest, such as the kangaroo, right here. Okay, so with this example, we are finishing how these two verbs are used in a context. As you can see, our context is describing a country. Is describing a country. So you can see that now you can do something similar. We're going to practice. Go to your classroom and practice what we have seen in this lesson. Goodbye, see you.